That's not the proven model, though.
That's not how this works, buddy.
Okay.
The most downloads are the ones that make no sense.
Welcome to Arresting Normality. My name is Aaron.
Your face totally changed.
What?
What the fuck? His face completely changed. Like, it went from a happy fun time to, like, serious podcast boy. Like, what the fuck?
Joined as always with Travis from Howie Games, Cody from Stealing Life, and myself.
Wait a
How
minute.
are you? How is life?
You're joined with yourself?
Wait a minute.
I'm joined with me.
Don't you guys
What?
just want
What's
to
the
see
minute?
me?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I actually just brought up Discord so I could see you.
Yay, me.
God. You know, what episode is this?
68.
You'd think we would have figured out how to do this by now.
More Yu-Gi-Oh
No.
cards.
Oh, god damn it.
That's $40. Wow.
I love how this has just turned into show and tell for
I mean,
Travis.
sure.
like
I mean, it's always been show and tell for all of us, honestly.
I guess, yeah.
I like
Start bringing my toys.
Yeah. It's good. It's good.
Speaking of toys, the
Good.
shop owner said he would order a couple of the musical turtles if you wanted to.
I'm still thinking about that.
Okay.
Yeah, but he's going to charge like a butt ton.
Probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I mean, it'd be
Yeah.
a guaranteed way to get one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll just see if I can grab one when the pre-order goes up.
My boobs are so sore because I went and did
Oh my
the
god.
chest and the shoulders yesterday.
Oh, I did my chest yesterday.
Nice. I'm going to do legs today.
I'm going to do
Leg
legs
day.
today.
That's pretty cool. Nice shirt, by the way.
I know I ordered this and it took like 6 months to get here because, you know,
Of course it did.
Because, yeah. Because the
Yeah.
world's dying? Yeah.
All
the
that
world's
nonsense.
dying. Thanks, Cody.
Yes.
Yeah. That's what's
The
happening.
world is dying.
Oh, boy. It
Is
feels
this the
like
start
it,
of the
doesn't it?
podcast?
Yeah. It does. No, it definitely does.
It's like, oh, everything's over. At least we got video games still, right? And music.
Yeah, exactly. And an evil pumpkin.
Oh, Trump. Now I get it. Ha!
That wasn't actually it.
Oh,
Nope.
what's the evil pumpkin?
Do you want to explain?
Nah.
No? Okay. That's fine.
I'm kind of concerned now. Where's...
Nah.
Am I going to answer the door
No.
and there's like a pumpkin? He's like, hey,
Ooh, Pumpkinhead. You guys
No.
see that movie? That was cool.
Pumpkinhead. No,
I vaguely
Pumpkinhead.
remember
I remember
that,
that
but it
movie.
was like from when I was little
Pumpkinhead's
as shit.
awesome.
it was a long time ago.
Yeah, I haven't seen it since I was little as shit,
Yeah.
so it's probably terrible. But
It probably is one of those movies that just doesn't hold up
I
over
won't
time.
rewatch. I've ruined too many movies rewatching them now.
You just like ignore old movies now.
The worst one was Lost Boys.
Lost Boys.
I loved Lost Boys. And then I was
yeah.
so excited to show Jess. I was like, this movie's awesome. You're going to love it. And it was like an hour in and they hadn't even shown a vampire yet. I'm like, what is this movie? This is not what I remember.
You know what? I did that. It was a while ago now. But I was like, one of my favorite movies when I was like super young was The Adventures of Milo and Otis.
Oh, that's a
Did
good movie.
anybody remember that movie?
I remember
It was
that.
such a good movie.
I don't remember if it's good.
I liked it.
So I loved that movie. Now
I remember you talking
was,
to me about that when we first met, actually.
Yeah. So I was in the Walmart Tire Center.
Okay.
And it was playing in their little waiting area, and I'm watching it, and it's so fucking hokey. I'm like, this movie's kind of jank now. But granted, that was like late '80s.
Yeah.
But I was like, I'm just gonna stop watching because I know that this is like the pacing was weird.
Yeah, it sucks, man.
It was not good, but I still love the narrator. He's hilarious. But it's just like
Yeah, it's sad when you rewatch a movie and it's terrible.
Yeah.
Like, why did I ever like this?
You know what
yeah.
TV
But I
series
kind of
held
get
up?
it because I was young and stupid.
Huh?
You know what TV series held up?
What?
Avatar.
Oh, yeah, we both rewatched
I
that.
fucking
yeah?
loved
Yeah.
it. I loved it again.
It's really good.
I never saw it in the first place.
You should, if
But to
you
be
have
fair, that was
Netflix,
only
you should
from,
watch
like,
it.
That was only from like, what, 05 or something?
I thought it was older than that because it was like, I remember watching that at like, you remember the original house that I was in when you met me, Aaron? Like the one way out in the boonies?
Yep.
Nobody remembers.
That was the house I was in when I watched that. So I thought it was earlier than that. I thought it was like a 1.
Yep. Yeah, that was a long
Maybe.
time ago.
Too bad we don't have anything that could confirm when that show came out.
Yeah.
I know. That's crazy.
Internet.
Oh,
I
well.
wish they would invent something.
The world may never know.
So I did my finals this week.
Woo, finals.
How was that?
Does that does that mean it's done? You're nurse man now?
No,
Nurse
it just
man
means that
Stan?
semester is
Nurse
done.
man.
Nurse man Stan. No, I'm not Nurse man Stan. But dude, our
Nurse man El
Okay,
Capitan?
do you guys know what a Fibonacci number is?
Yes.
Yes.
The sequence?
Yeah, like fucking he started asking some shit like that. Like legit, he asked me like, "Oh, find the 43rd Fibonacci number." I'm like, "Huh?"
Oh, God.
What? Wait.
That's annoying.
Wait. Why?
Right?
Cuz he's evil.
Because like, when would you need to do that as a nurse man?
I wouldn't.
I mean, I guess it's basic math skills, basically.
Yeah, but no, you don't need the Fibonacci sequence to like.
No.
My leg hurts. You know what? I can tell you the Fibonacci sequence. Like, it doesn't help.
It is confirming basic math skills. Like, okay, what's 1 plus 2? Oh, okay, and
Dude,
then it's
that
like,
is
what's
not basic.
2 plus
You know
3?
the
And then,
formula for that shit?
It is weird. That's
Yeah, the formula for that shit's like it's like 1 plus the square root of 5 over the square root of 5 divided by 2, and then all of that is to the exponent of whichever number you're trying to find. So it'd be like 39 or whatever I said, and then it'd be times by the golden ratio, which is 1.618.
So how'd you do?
Well, and that's the thing, dude, is I legit had a chance of failing this whole thing because I have to get a 75 in the program overall, right? Or the course. And the fucking final counted for like 20-30% of your grade. And the final was 5 questions.
Oh, jeez.
oh, it's one of those.
That's fucked up.
Yeah, and it's
Yeah.
not like, oh, you get partial credit for this. It's like
Wrong or right?
wrong
Make
or
your
right.
choice.
Yeah, and
Make your choice.
And it asks-
I get to choose right, please.
it asked some shit, dude. It was like, okay, so if you have this graph here, make an Euler's path.
Euler's path?
Yeah.
Like the football team.
So basically, what you have to do is you have
There
to.
was a team called the Oilers. What?
It was the Raiders
There
before
were.
it was the Raiders, right?
No, it was the Titans.
Yeah, I
Oh.
remember that. But basically, what
Or
you
the
had to do
Texans.
is you have to make sure that there's no little point in there
I don't remember.
that has an odd amount of lines connected to it. You can't to do a path. You can only have 2 of them with odd lines connected to it. You know, because that's the rule.
No idea what you're trying to say, but okay.
You know,
I'm
little
just gonna say
lines and
yeah.
pointy things. But I got 100 on it.
What does it have to do with nursing?
They want your money.
Like, okay,
What can
we're
we
going to
make
teach
you
you all
do?
this stuff.
Charge you a
Seems
little bit
useless.
more money.
We're going to teach you all this stuff, and then we're going to get to the finals where, like, all the culmination of everything you've learned in this semester is all going to be, you know, thrown at you, and then you're like, there's nothing about nursing whatsoever.
Nothing about nursing.
Not a thing.
Wow, that's dumb.
Yeah, but
Do the teachers...
basically
does the teacher himself like develop this final test?
Yeah.
Or is it like something that's standardized?
No, that's the teacher.
Okay, because if it was standardized and this is actually what they were supposed to ask, then it's fucking stupid.
Yeah, no,
But
well, and
now I
this
can-
wasn't a nursing class. This was just to fulfill the mathematical portion of your degree.
Oh,
If that makes
Still
sense.
odd that you need this for a nursing degree.
Yeah, I
I
don't
thought
get
all
it
your
either.
electives would be done by now. My
Yeah.
God.
Dude,
Why do you need-
because they keep changing
That's
it.
weird.
They keep changing what electives you need, all right? Actually, it
That's
kind of
just so they keep getting money.
it kind of made worked out in my benefit because for my bachelor's, they were gonna have me do chemistry, but they
Ooh, that
changed
would've been
it
fun.
to where I don't need that now. Thank God.
Oh. Chemistry would have been fun. You could have
Chemistry
made
would be-
things that like were acidic and you could burn your friends.
Yeah, you think so, but you burn your friends.
I think it'd be more fun than the fucking.
No, do you understand
lines
how
to
much math
Fibonacci's
goes
asshole.
into fucking chemistry?
No, I do. I
Yeah.
watch a lot of
But it's
chemistry-based
still-
channels, actually.
at least
Nile
it's
Red.
Fun though.
Nile Red is an amazing channel. And if you ever get a chance to watch it, it's very, very entertaining.
Yeah. And
Things can be hard and fun at the same time.
Also, there's a chemistry
That's kinda like a penis.
channel called Explosions and Fire.
what?
There is a chemistry channel called Explosions and Fire, and it's amazing.
That sounds interesting.
see, that's what I
it's
want
hilarious.
chemistry to be, but then they're like, all right, here's this algorithm. And before you can get to the explosions and fire, you have to figure out this math problem. I'm like, that's
I mean,
not-
yeah.
Yeah, but the
fun.
reward is the explosions and fire.
Yeah,
Just give me that,
It's the
then.
best.
Wow. Well, that's fun, Travis. I'm glad you learned how to connect lines to Fibonacci.
Yeah, you know, I
Them
I
Fibonacci
can
lines
Fibonacci.
and such.
Yay.
Yay. Gonna
Yay.
use that a lot when you're nursing.
That's the thing
Definitely.
that pisses me off about it is because, like, it's a math in the modern society was the name of the class. And it went over, like, statistics and fucking other things. Like, I don't even know what you would categorize a Fibonacci as. What would you categorize
I
it?
don't
Useless math.
Useless math.
It's
Well,
what-
yeah, and no,
Useless
but
math.
Useless.
they taught us about
Yeah.
like these games, like the how to divide things.
What do you use the Fibonacci stuff for?
I don't know.
what
Da
you would use
Vinci
that
used
for.
it in his paintings? Question mark.
Now,
Question mark.
it's all the Fibonacci sequence was, from what I understood, was just it was something that was developed because it's something intrinsic to math.
Yeah.
and it's beautiful in that sense.
Yeah.
but has no real value.
Yeah. I don't understand why you would need to learn that.
Well, and then
For any reason.
the stupid golden ratio. You know what's shitty about that?
Well, it's just
What?
It works.
it's just half pie.
sometimes. The Fibonacci numbers have to abide by the golden ratio. Maybe.
Awesome.
Because what it's
That's
supposed to
useful.
be is that
That's dumb.
that each number is you can times it by 1.618 to get the next number, or divide it by 1.618 to get the previous number in the sequence. But however, sometimes
always work.
that doesn't work. Maybe.
That's really dumb.
Like, I know on anything under Fibonacci number 11, it doesn't work. Just doesn't work. Because it's too far off. It's like 1.5 something is what it actually is. And then sometimes, like number 32 and 33, you can't calculate it with that. Why? I don't know. Fibonacci,
Because math.
you know, golden ratio.
That's,
This is the rule. Kinda.
It's a golden ratio.
The golden
Mostly.
rule is law. Except when it's not. I just fucking what?
That's dumb.
It is
Yeah,
dumb.
I didn't like it.
It's real dumb.
I didn't like it, but you passed.
I did.
It's good.
And that's the thing, is they make it, like, I would say that this school is not as bad. And yeah, I'm going to talk shit on schools because they can't do anything about it. But this school is not as bad as I take.
Hey, you pay them, okay?
I do. I pay them
They can take a little bit of
I pay them
criticism.
a shit ton of money. But this school's not as bad as iTech, because iTech was like, we're going to make you fail, boy. Like, they were like,
We're
out
trying to
beat
weed
you.
out the shitty
Yeah, they're
ones.
like, you're one of those shitty ones, aren't you, boy?
Well, if you fail, you got to go back and pay them more money.
Right. I mean, that would be the thing, wouldn't it?
It would be the thing. That's not a good
Yeah.
thing. That's not a good
No,
thing.
I mean,
That's my Italian coming out.
That's not a good thing.
that's
That's
not
my
a good
Italian coming out.
thing.
That's not a good thing. A bobbity boopity.
Bippity boppa, a bobbity boopy.
But
Sounds
no,
like
it,
we're
like,
trying to do a bad.
I'm allowed.
I'm just
You guys
I'm
aren't. I'm
referencing
allowed.
Family Guy.
Oh, I
They
see.
did the bad.
I'm
Oh,
allowed.
okay. It's not like a inherent bad because you're riding on the backs of a bad.
If you're riding on a bad back, then you're
If you're riding on
not
a
that
bad
bad.
back, then the back's
It's
gonna
not
break.
as bad. It's just like a bad coattail.
yeah. See, I'm fine.
We're on the
Ugh.
coattails of the bad. That's okay.
I haven't decided if I like your shirt yet. I don't like the way the letters are written.
Well, that's because your CTE, you can't remember what it says.
It's kind of. It took me a minute to be like, what does that say? And then I was like, why does he have a ladder on his shirt?
I'm glad that like this whole time you've just been sitting there looking at my shirt going,
I have been. If people are watching the video, they'll see me just kind of looking off like, what is that? I'm trying to figure out what the E is.
What's going on there?
I really like that
a
album.
bunk bed turned on its side.
I don't know if Aaron...
Which one?
The Heartwork.
Yeah.
The who what?
I really liked it. I know Aaron's kind of mad about it, but I liked it.
I don't know.
Yeah,
what we're
they
talking
just
about.
recycled a bunch of ideas and it makes me upset.
It's
so.
it's
was
okay
that the
to
album
be
I
wrong,
turned
Aaron.
off after
Yeah.
like a minute?
Yeah, I mean, everybody's entitled to their opinion, even if it's wrong. That's
Actually, I
okay.
think I listened to 2 whole songs.
Yeah.
Yeah, I enjoy it.
I was like,
I really
like,
like
no.
Cathedral Bells, too. Reminds me of my... Never mind.
Today's episode is sponsored by Rain. Rain Energy.
Oh, do you have a rain? I have a rain.
It's a drink.
yeah, we all have rain.
Oh, neat. Look at us go.
But you have a bad one.
I have the
You
best
do have a
one.
bad one.
No, you're
You-
gross,
no,
and I don't like
it's
you
bad.
anymore.
Go grind up a fucking birthday cake and fucking drink it through a straw.
You don't think I would?
No, I know you would. That's why it's gross.
Oh, I'm gonna do it when I go home.
Oh,
You gonna try that birthday coffee thing?
No.
Huh?
You gonna try that birthday
No, I
coffee
don't like
thing?
coffee.
I
Coffee's
know,
disgusting.
but you gotta try it because it says birthday on it.
No, but coffee.
Dude,
I know,
I'm just never...
but you gotta try it.
I've never been
Coffee's
one
gross.
for, like, the cakey frou-frou flavors. Like
That's because you're wrong.
Like Frosé Rosé.
Frou-frou. As he's drinking a peach fizz, he doesn't like frou-frou stuff.
No, frou-frou. That's not frou-frou. You're frou-frou.
Peach fizz? Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
More frou-frou than birthday cake. Birthday cake's manly.
That's not...
Because men have birthdays.
No,
Oh.
men die in glorious battles, so they can't have any birthdays. While eating their peach.
Glorious
Glorious.
battles that are drenched in peach.
Battles over peaches.
What is this podcast?
We ask that every time, and the answer is always whatever.
Nobody can tell us.
It's an excuse to hang out and talk. We've established this.
Yeah.
And then other people
Speaking
have to
of
listen to our talking.
The fuck are we talking about?
Doesn't matter.
Peaches. They're the best.
We are talking about peaches.
Wasn't there a band that did a song about peaches?
Something about Georgia peaches, right?
No, it was like, I'm going to go to the store and get a bunch of peaches. or
Yeah,
something.
no, I remember.
That was the song.
Like, I'm going to eat all the peaches.
No idea what you're talking about.
Yeah, it was something like that.
And I'll be
I'm
happy
vaguely
now because
remembering.
I ate all the peaches.
In my CTE brain, I've got something about peaches.
Yeah, no, I know what you're talking about.
No idea.
Yeah.
Georgia peaches things.
Okay. Is that all you got on your finals? Nothing else?
It was really stressful, and I haven't put out any gaming videos. I'm sorry.
Nobody cares.
Shut up.
He was gonna fight me on that. And he's like, you know what? You're right.
Maybe a little bit.
Nobody cares what we do, Travis.
Some people do. They love me,
You are
Cody.
as special as this grain of sand on a beach.
Oh, we were gonna okay. We were gonna talk about MMA. That
Oh yeah, I don't
somehow
like Nate
Travis
Diaz.
watches for some reason.
Yeah.
Well, because like I was
Apparently.
scrolling through Facebook and it was like, "Hey, the UFC posted this," and I was like, "Oh wow, look at them punch each other." And no,
Did you not know that's what that was?
Look at them punch each other. Guys, look. They do the
Look, they're
punching.
punching each other in the face.
no, I did, and I've always kind of liked MMA and stuff like that in UFC, but I've just never really sat down and watched it, you know. But like, I was like, "Oh, this is neat. I enjoy this. I really like
This is
Conor
neat.
McGregor.
I hate you for that.
He's an angry boy.
He's a douche.
He is a douche, and that's why he's funny."
Isn't that's why he's funny. He's an overrated douche, and I'm glad he got stomped.
He did
Dang.
get stomped by a kebab. Kebab.
You know that's not his name.
I can't remember his name. I just remember I called him kebab.
It's Habib.
Habib?
I'm pretty sure the K is silent.
Oh. Okay.
Whenever I've heard his name said, people say Habib.
It's funny.
Wow. Aaron, you just checked out over there? Or
No. The guy is talking about something I have no idea about.
Oh, yeah,
so.
you don't watch the MMAs.
Was that his last fight?
What? McGregor?
Yeah, against Kebab.
You know his name is Habib.
Kebab.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. When he got smack-a-lacked.
He got fucked up in that fight. Like, that guy...
Yeah, because he does not have the skill set to be in the ring with that guy. Cage, sorry.
Well, but that's what I mean is, like, he stood with a lot of other really good fighters, and that guy just went through him like he was nothing.
It all comes down to skill set. He never faced a wrestler like that.
Yeah, that's true.
Plus, like, I think I think Habib could get hit by a train and not get knocked out. That guy's got a fucking chin on him.
The world's strongest chin.
Connor hit him with some big shots, and it didn't even phase him.
That's insane. But
and Connor's got some heavy hands, so.
Well, that's what I mean is, like, Connor fucking can hit. But.
Oh, and he's good. He's good. He's just not the greatest ever that everybody wanted to make him out to be.
Well, I mean, I don't think that there is in any one, like, best fighter, if that makes sense.
Yeah. No, there totally is. George St. Pierre.
Well, yeah, but he's living in Valhalla right now. You know.
He died?
No, he's just a god. He rules up there now. He's Odin.
That man retired and then came out of retirement. He retired as the champ, first of all. Came out of retirement, went up a weight class, beat the champion, and then retired again. That guy is ridiculous.
I watched
pretty hardcore.
I watched his last fight ever, and like he's a monster. That guy was.
He went up a weight class and destroyed the champion. Just made him look like a joke. So, yeah. But Connor's fine.
I don't think
whatever.
that Connor's on the same level as George St. Pierre, though.
Well, people were trying to say he was like the greatest of all time, and he's just not. He had some flashy wins, and he's really good.
I was going to say he's really good, but greatest of all time, I don't think so.
And matched up against Habib, I think you could do that fight 100 times, and he would lose it 100 times. Like,
does he just not have the ground skills, or
not even kind of like? I don't think anybody has the wrestling that I've seen from Habib, even. Like, as good of a wrestler as George St. Pierre is, I don't think he's as good of a wrestler. He's much better at other things.
Yeah.
But Habib's just, he gets you down and you can't get up. The guys, which I think McGregor actually got up once or twice, which was very impressive. Because most people do not get up once he takes you down.
But he just ended up making him tap, right?
Yeah, or didn't he? I think he stopped him to strikes, didn't he?
No, I think because he was ground pounding him, but then he got his neck.
Oh, he did. Yeah, he choked him.
Yeah.
Because he was punching the fuck out of him on the ground, and then he choked him.
Yeah, like,
that's right.
Because Connor rolled over to try to get away from the punches, and then he just grabbed his neck, and that was it.
That made me so happy.
I was sad by that. I was like, really? And then I was even sadder when I found out that Connor like had retired. I was like, wait a minute.
Well, what's he gonna do?
Win.
If he wants to fight for the title, he's got to go through Habib.
Is he still the champion?
Yeah. Well, I don't think he's fought since that fight because of all this shit.
The Rona.
He went back to Russia to be with his dad because his dad was really sick.
Oh.
And then the pandemic hit, and he wasn't able to come back. And then his dad got worse. And then his dad actually just died like a week ago.
That's sad.
Which is another reason why Connor's a douche, because Connor said that Habib was faking that his dad was sick. That he was lying about it all just to duck fights. And then like a week later, his dad dies. And
well, I mean, he was clearly wrong.
Yeah, he's a douche. And I get what he's doing. He's a heel. Like he's
trying to get
a life heel.
He's trying to get people
get a rise out
of people.
Yeah. Well, if people don't like him, they'll pay to see him get beat up. Sure. I watched that fight to see him get beat up. So, it's a good.
And he gets money.
Yeah, it's a good strategy. Either get people to really like you or really hate you. If they feel strongly one way or the other, it doesn't matter.
They're
going to
watch you.
Right.
They're paying. Yeah, they're going to pay to see you. So,
Well, I would pay to watch Nate Diaz get his right eye split open like 70 billion times because that's always what happens.
well, he's probably going to because they're going to book that rematch with him and George Masvidal.
Oh, are they?
Yeah, because Masvidal just lost.
Worked him.
Well, Masvidal's a monster, but
I
he just
watched.
lost the title fight.
Oh, did he? Who'd he lose to?
Yeah, Kamaru Usman, he kind of just controlled him. It was not exciting. He controlled him and stomped his foot like 8,000 times.
Oh. Well, yeah, because I
Foot
watched
stomp.
Masvidal and Nate Diaz like just the other day, their fight, and Masvidal just like destroyed him.
Well, Masvidal's in the same kind of boat as Conor. If he's up against a really good wrestler, he's not going to be effective. But up against like a guy like Nate Diaz that has really good ground skills, but not really good wrestling. He's got really good jiu-jitsu.
You know what Nate Diaz does? Like, I figured out his game. I figured out how Nate Diaz works. He lets you beat the fucking shit out of him, right?
Yeah.
And he could take it. I don't know why, but he could take it.
Yeah.
And you kick the shit out of him. Then he falls on his back and waits for you to try to jump on him. And he's like, aha, I choke you. And
That's how both Diaz brothers do it.
I hate it. I'm like, you're a bitch.
They're incredibly tough. I've only seen them each get knocked out like once or twice each, I think.
Well, yeah,
And
and the only reason
they've both got great jiu-jitsu.
Well, the only reason they stopped the Masvidal fight was just because the doctor came in and said that the cut on his eye was too much.
Well, yeah, his eye was going to fall out.
Well, yeah, because he just eats all the fucking punches. He has like
It's not a smart way to fight.
I was gonna
It's
say
really not.
his standing game sucks. Like I can't say I know a whole lot, but like damn, that guy eats a lot of punches.
Both of them act like they're really good strikers, but they're not.
They're terrible.
And people think they're good strikers because they have heavy hands. So if they catch you, they can drop you. But they don't. Technically, they're awful. And they take a lot of punishment. They don't land a lot of strikes. And they usually wait for the other guy to get tired from punching them in the face. And like Travis said, and then they'll tap him out or something.
Well, and that's what I mean. That's what I hate about it is I'm like, there's skill in jiu-jitsu, right? But like,
yeah, I love jiu-jitsu.
Take them down, do something. Don't just be like, oh, beat the shit out of me for 45 minutes.
Well,
and then
that's
fucking
one
win.
shortcoming. A lot of jiu-jitsu guys have that shortcoming where they don't have the wrestling to get them to the jiu-jitsu. They just rely on the jiu-jitsu. And jiu-jitsu's takedowns aren't that effective. So you should learn some wrestling, which they do have basic wrestling, but when you're fighting guys like that, I mean, it's not that useful. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah. And like,
but Masvidal, like, Diaz is the perfect opponent for a guy like Masvidal because he's smart, he's a skilled striker, and he's got hands that will put down the guys with the best chin. Like, Diaz was mad that fight got stopped, but he was
getting the
never gonna
shit
win that
kicked
fight.
out of him, dude.
He's lucky it got stopped because his head was going to fall off. Like, he was getting destroyed.
Well, yeah, and it's like fucking Rock'em Sock'em Robots just watching his head go doing, 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 and he just keeps
Masvidal's
eating
fun
them.
to watch. They're wanting to book Masvidal versus McGregor.
Ooh,
But
that'd be
McGregor doesn't want to fight.
that'd be a cool fight though, because both of them are really
It'd be interesting.
like pretty decent strikers. I'd like that, and I like both of
I
those
think
fighters.
McGregor's a better striker, but I don't know if that would matter
McGregor's a weird
because I think Masvidal
striker.
hits harder.
Like,
Dude, he's really good. He's really good.
he is good, but like watching him, I'm like, you got a weird style there, buddy. Like,
Well, that helps him.
oh yeah, no, it was
If
cool.
you're fighting a guy with a weird style, it fucks you up. But I think Masvidal would probably win, but that's because I hate Conor, and I never really want to say that he's going to win a fight.
I would hope that Conor would win, but I wouldn't be upset if Masvidal won because I like both of them.
I like Masvidal a lot more than I like Conor.
You don't like Conor because
And
he's a
he's-
cocky little Irishman.
Yeah. It's not that he's Irish. I don't care that he's Irish.
Well, no, but he's a cocky
It's
little
just
Irishman.
His personality is fucking awful.
Yeah.
I just want to see him keep fighting Habib and get smashed. Just every month is Habib versus Conor, and he just smashes him. That would be fun for me. I gotta give him credit though. He's probably the biggest star in MMA right now.
Ooh, Habib?
No, Connor.
Oh, probably. But he,
Except for maybe Masvidal now.
I like Masvidal. He's pretty cool.
Well, that pay-per-view just had like 1.3 million buys or something like that, which is a huge number for MMA.
Damn.
Dude,
Yeah.
watching those fights though when there's no audience is kind of weird.
I can't justify spending like $60 on a UFC pay-per-view because like the main event of Masvidal and Usman was boring. He controlled him and stomped on his feetsies.
Well, I mean, if you're going to watch something like that, you just go to a bar, right?
Right, yeah.
See, and I
Which,
I
not
didn't
right
buy it.
True.
I didn't buy it. I just, it was on Facebook, actually.
That's how I see a lot of it too.
Yeah.
It's on Facebook.
Yeah.
Clips, highlights.
Clips, or even people will do like the
The whole
Facebook
fight.
Live thing
Yeah, and they'll do the whole
Oh,
fight.
damn.
and just record the whole thing. Yeah. It's probably, well, it's definitely illegal as fuck.
Oh, yeah.
But,
But Facebook don't
save
care.
$60. So,
Yeah, no,
yeah.
but I've been
well,
really
that's fun.
enjoying it.
I didn't know you were watching it at all.
Honestly, it's only been like the last
That makes me
few
happy.
weeks, but it's been fun. I'm
So you just been like going back and watching old Connor stuff?
I'm like, wow, this guy's fun. Look at him go.
You got into Connor at the end of his career?
Yeah, I know, it sucks. I'm like, oh, he retired. Like the last thing I watched was him versus Kebab. And I was like,
no, that's not his name.
I was like, oh, he'll be back to beat Kebab. It's like, oh, he retired. I'm like, wait, what?
You're the only one that made him the good guy in that story.
Oh, I'm sure he wasn't the good guy.
No, he's a dick. That's funny. That's like me when I was watching the Daredevil Netflix series.
Oh, and you came
I watched
into it at the end?
No, I watched it late. So I was watching like the second season when it had already been over for a while. And it ends. And I was like, oh man, I can't wait for the third season. This is going to be so cool. Or I was finishing the third season, whatever the last one was. And Jessica just looks at me and goes, they canceled that, right? I'm like, no, shut up. I was so sad. And then I didn't trust her, so I had to Google it. And I'm like, they canceled it.
How could they do this?
Dude, I was so excited for the next season. I was so sad. That's why I don't watch a lot of TV shows.
That was like, what was it? There's this kid, there's a YouTube clip of this kid beating Half-Life 2. And he's like, oh, when's 3 come out? And his dad goes, buddy, I got some news for you.
That's fucked up.
Yeah.
Oh, God. Well, Aaron ran away.
Oh, is he gone?
Yeah, MMA bored him, I think.
I thought he liked MMA.
I think he does, but he doesn't watch it.
Oh, well, that's not liking MMA.
Well, I don't think he feels one way or the other about it, I guess.
So you gotta love it or you gotta, no, I'm joking.
I enjoy it. I don't watch it a ton.
I just watch it like the little clips. I don't think I've ever sat down. Actually, the only time that we did was me and Corey actually went and sat down at Buffalo Wild Wings for GSP's last fight.
Oh, that was a good fight.
Yeah.
Well, for me, because I'm a huge GSP fan.
I didn't know who the other guy was. I just called him Beardy.
Beardy?
Yeah, because he had a big old beard.
Oh, or you're talking about that fight. That wasn't his last fight.
Oh, did he fight again? He said he was...
That was his last fight before he retired the first time.
Oh, okay. I didn't know he came back. I thought that was the second time.
That was the Johnny Hendricks fight. When he came back, he fought Michael Bisping.
I have no idea who that is.
He doesn't have a beard.
He doesn't have a beard.
So that's why I knew it wasn't that guy that you were talking about.
Easily identifiable. He does not have a beard.
He was a good fighter. I mean, probably one of the weaker champions that they've had.
And that's why GSP was like, no, mine. And then retired.
Well, I think he wanted to come back and he didn't want to do what he had already done. He wanted to do something new. So
Right.
went up a weight class and destroyed somebody.
Oh, who was it that was like really funny to watch? Like it was like I psyched myself out because I think it was Jose Aldo versus McGregor.
When
I was
God,
like,
that fight pissed me off.
I was sitting there like, oh, this is going to be a cool fight because it's a different weight class and Jose Aldo's really good and da-da-da-da. Like 3 seconds in, it was like his first punch. He just knocks him out.
Yep. He countered that punch from Aldo just perfectly.
Yeah, just fucking right in the puss. Right in the puss.
I was right in the puss. I was so sad. Dude, I was so pissed.
Why do you like Aldo?
At that time, I loved Aldo, and I hated McGregor as much as I still do.
Oh.
And I was so fucking pissed that he knocked him out like that. I thought it was a fluke, and then it wasn't a fluke. Aldo needs to hang it up. He just got knocked out, I think, at this last fight.
Oh, is he just, he's got a glass jaw now?
Yeah, that happens. That happened to Chuck Liddell.
Yeah, I was gonna say I think the biggest example of that was Chuck Liddell, like where you just.
Oh yeah, people would like look at him wrong and he would get knocked out.
Yeah, he'd just be like, oh. And that's got to be.
I mean,
that's got to be something like medical. Like after getting knocked out that many times, it just easier.
Well, they say, I don't know how true it is because I'm not a nurseman, but they say every time you get knocked out, it's easier to get knocked out.
And that boy got knocked out a lot.
Well, he used to get knocked out in training.
Oh, see,
like the way
I don't think you should do that during training.
No.
Oh,
well, now a lot of fighters are getting away from like even sparring during training because of the the brain damage that we know now.
Right? Yeah, you don't want to waste all your beans on the practice.
But in training, like in the pit, they would just knock each other out daily. And they were proud of that. That was like a badge of honor kind of thing.
I mean, I get it because
it's idiotic.
The manliness, but like
it's
knowing the
fucking
information
stupid.
We know now, like, and especially if it was known back then that if you get knocked out a bunch, then, you know.
I don't know how much they knew about it. I mean, you should figure that getting knocked out probably isn't good for you.
You know, considering you can die from it, yeah.
But and then it was just obvious that like he was getting knocked out from everything. He just tried to come back. He fought again not too long ago.
Really? Why?
He fought Tito Ortiz.
And did he die?
He got knocked out.
Shocker.
If Tito Ortiz is knocking you out, it's time to stop.
Yeah.
Hey, Aaron's back. Aaron,
oh,
do you
hi,
want to
Aaron.
talk about things? You just kind of left us. You're like, oh, MMA, don't care.
No, it's not.
Aaron's like, I don't like that.
No likey to MMA.
I don't
No,
want
that's
to
not
do
that.
that.
If I had time, that'd just be another thing that I'd probably check out, you know, be like, oh, okay,
It's cool.
That's-
When you get the right fights, it's cool.
That's why
Yeah.
I like the Facebook thing, is because I don't have to invest a ton of time. It's just like, oh, take a break for a second, watch a 10-minute clip. Okay, I'm good.
Huh.
Right.
And that's why I like wrestling more. Because, like, it's
3 hours.
choreographed. Well, no, it's choreographed, and you know you're going to get something that's entertaining.
That's true.
You know what I mean? You're not going to get
It's
two guys circling each
consistent.
other.
Yeah.
You know, and maybe
Super
throw two
consistent.
punches the whole time. Because that's happened.
Or
So-
conversely, throw one punch and the guy dies.
that happens too. People love those
But
quick knockouts.
that is pretty exciting, though.
It is, but-
It sucks in the long run because you're like, well, I guess that's it then.
Yeah. And
But-
if you're the one that just spent $60 on the pay-per-view,
Right.
you're pissed.
But if you're watching it on Facebook and you see that, and then you're going to be like, whoa!
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
See, I like it
Everyone's all
when they
excited.
beat the shit out of each other and then somebody comes with a big knockout, like, you know, it's the last
I like
round.
it when they give each other brain damage.
I do like the brain damage.
I like to watch CTE happen.
On a scale of 1 to CTE, I like it right there at CTE.
Right in the
Dude,
puss.
how much CTE does the Diaz brothers have at this point?
Dude, they probably don't
How
have
much
brain
CTE
in
to
there. That's
CTE,
probably
CTE,
why
if
they
you
don't
could CTE
fucking...
from CTE.
Like, yeah, from 0 to all of it, I think they probably have all of the CTE.
Right.
Wait a minute.
I might not have it anymore.
You know
because
they
They
how-
took it, yeah.
You know how we were talking about, like, if we killed the original guy with CTE, then it would get rid of all of it?
Oh, it's the Diaz brothers.
They have all the CTE. It comes from them.
They have it all. That's ridiculous.
Sometimes in the middle of their
anyways-
fight, they're just kind of like, what are we doing again? Oh, yeah.
Oh, where are we? They get smacked. Oh, yeah. Do you have a thing to talk words?
No.
No.
Said that very confidently.
Well, there was a dude in a balloon that landed like right next to my house.
There's a dude in a balloon.
Yeah, like a hot air balloon. You see those every once in a while in Pahrump. And
Yeah.
Why did he land next to your house, though? That was kind of weird.
dude, I have no idea. I mean, like when
There's
I
a
say
lot of
next to my
open-
house, like it's within like a quarter mile, so it's pretty darn close. But Jess was leaving for work, and she calls me at like not like 3 minutes after she closed the door and left the house, and she's like, "Hey, there's a dude in a balloon like right next to our house. Like, if you want to get some pictures, well, now's probably a good time to do it." I'm like, "Oh,
Dude in a balloon.
She's
okay."
like,
So
she's
I
like, "That's a
put on
balloon
my
dog."
flip flops.
But
That's a motherfucker in a balloon. But I put on my flip flops and my Sunday Gunday shirt, and I knew you'd appreciate that one. And
I hate it so much.
when I got out there, I brought my camera and such, and I was hoping to get like a really good background with him, like, oh, he's gonna be going by and whatnot, but no, he's like fucking landing right there, and I'm like, shit. So like I'm driving my car and there's fucking power lines everywhere, and they all look old and fucky, and I'm trying to find an old and fucky. That is the terminology I am going to use.
I would wear a shirt that said that.
This is like old arrows pointing upward.
Yeah,
that's the new
and
shirt,
fucky.
old and fucky.
I would so wear that.
Oh, we got another one.
Littered with
Okay,
C3.
we have our complicated food series, and now we have old and
Yes.
fucky.
Old and fucky.
And then-
Old and fucky.
And it's
Bernie
just
for
a picture of
black tar.
power lines.
Yeah.
That one we might get sued. At least a cease and desist.
Right.
At the very least.
But I got what I think are a couple of pretty cool pictures, and the guy, man, it was weird. It like hot air balloons are jank, man.
Yeah.
They're so jank.
balloons
It's an inefficient way to travel.
You see the dude like coming down, right? And then he like scrapes along the ground. And then he comes up a little bit. And then I'm like watching power lines coming up.
Oh,
and I'm like, are you gonna make that? But of course he's going like a half a mile an hour. And he's like and the power lines are like a couple hundred feet away. And it's like, I can't stop.
I can't stop.
So then he just pulls the thing, is like, and he goes back up again, and then he starts to come back down
Why
again.
didn't he just drop an anchor?
That's a good idea. I don't know if balloons have anchors.
They should.
They should. It seems to make sense.
I mean, but let's look at this. He was landing just out in the middle of nowhere. There's probably something wrong, right?
Maybe. Yeah, I suppose that's. But
Wouldn't he land like somewhere he can put his balloon away, not just like?
How do you put a balloon away?
I don't know.
What is that process like?
I don't know how hot air balloons work.
That doesn't sound like a one-man job to me.
Although now thinking about it, other than seeing that, because that seems a little jank to kind of actually set it down. But I'm gonna go on a hot air balloon ride.
I don't ever want to do that ever.
I think I'd be like horrified because I'm afraid of heights, but
I'd go on a
the
hot air
picture
balloon ride.
opportunity. All right, so Travis, if you ever actually make it down here for my horrifically belated birthday present now, then you can come down here. We can fucking go on a hot air balloon ride together, and Cody may or may not come. We'll just see.
No, Cody will not go.
You'll have to go with us. It's just you might not get in the balloon.
Oh, no, I will not get in a balloon. Yeah, no, that's not happening.
What if
There's no reason to get in a hot air balloon.
we'll just get all like live stream it, and you can like watch and be like, hey,
That's
I'm
fine.
there with you.
I'm not afraid of heights. Why would you get in a balloon?
Well, wait, you're not afraid of heights?
No.
What's wrong with the balloon?
What the fuck is the point of traveling in a balloon?
Well, you're not using it as a mode of transportation.
I mean, it's so stupid.
What? I mean,
Let's go to
why,
Vegas.
why do
Balloon.
people why?
It's slow as shit.
Yeah.
You gotta stand in a basket.
Yeah.
I never wanted to stand in a basket.
Yeah, but you're gonna go up there and you're gonna be like, oh, look how pretty it is
And it
down
doesn't
there.
have brakes.
So
And they're not even smart enough to put an anchor on it.
Well, I mean, you're not wrong.
So, like, this is stupid.
there might
no,
be
there's
an
no
anchor
reason.
on it. You don't entirely know that there's not.
Well, then why didn't Balloonman use his anchor?
Well, it was kind of a janky looking balloon, to be fair.
Of course it was.
Did you see the pictures?
Probably.
Probably.
I don't know.
I
In
saw
any
the
case, it
pictures.
did look like it looked like someone may have made themselves a balloon.
You can do that. You
They gotta
just
come
make
from
one in your
somewhere.
garage. Well, I know they come from somewhere, but you could just make your own.
I mean, you can make anything.
Could you imagine that, like, prospect? Like, okay, we made one. Let's fly away in it now.
So stupid.
So, I mean, if you remember, though, like, that kind of shit happens. Like, the dude who tried to invent a parachute and, like, a personal parachute, and he jumped off the Eiffel Tower, and it didn't work.
Yeah, he
And
died.
he died.
that guy was
Yeah.
dumb.
That guy was dumb. But, you know, it was like 1900, so,
Still dumb.
you know.
Dumb in any year. Doesn't matter what year it is. Dumb is dumb.
There's another shirt idea. Dumb in any year.
That's dumb in any year. We're just printing money at this point.
We really need to get some shirts made. Dumb and any.
We
Yeah.
need people that want them first.
Fuck it.
I
We'll
want
finance it ourselves. Fuck it. Yeah.
I do too. I want an old and fucky
just
shirt.
Old and fucky, complicated. So you get old and fucky. I get complicated pancakes because I love that shirt. And Trav, what are you gonna get?
Black
Dumb
tar
in
for
a year.
Bernie.
No,
Black
see,
tar
I don't
for
like that one.
I don't know if we should be making that one, but
I think he should get dumb in any year.
I do think that that we should have, like, you know, it should say like arresting normality right there. Yeah, it'd be cool. You'll get
Definitely
this
should be
lead.
somewhere. Yeah.
You know, be like, I'm feeling kind of
Dumb and
I don't
any year.
know.
I'm feeling dumb in any
I'm
year.
feeling kind of dumb in
I'm
any
going to
year.
use that as the title.
Yeah, that's that's a good title.
You're going to have to text me, though, because I'll forget.
I probably will too.
I probably will too.
But
Oh,
fuck
great.
it.
People are gonna
We're
watch this.
forgetful in any year.
CTE, forgetful in any year. You know, somebody with CTE is gonna watch the podcast and get super offended one of these days.
Why?
Why?
I have CTE.
Yeah, but you
The reason
forget.
why we bring it up is because of this guy.
I forget, but well, then that means he would forget too.
Oh, that's true.
We'd all forget.
Why
It's
am
fine.
why am I offended right now?
The only reason we bring it up is because I deal with it.
Yeah, because otherwise we wouldn't know about it at all,
Yeah, and I wouldn't make fun of it the way I do.
right?
That's true.
Because that'd be
You're allowed to make fun of it if you have it.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like Polish people.
Like Polish people. Where did that come from?
I don't know, but I like it.
I don't know.
I liked it.
I just remember as we're kids, there's like a whole bunch of jokes for Polish people for
Yeah.
some reason, and
ton.
I have no idea what a Polish person looks like or anything
I know
about
a
their
Polish
culture.
person.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm sure they're just
It's just a dude.
it's just a person.
He's really into the Bears.
Oh, you know what? I think the Buff Dudes, one of his Hudson's wife is actually from Poland.
Oh.
And I was like, oh, okay, cool. And she just looks like a
Well,
person.
yeah, they're people. Aaron.
Yeah, it's just
I mean, Polish people are people.
I just mean they have no distinctive features other than just being a
It's
generic
weird.
white person.
It's weird that there's so many Polish jokes. Yeah.
Yeah. Why? Why did we decide that we don't like Polish people for some reason?
Because we don't like anybody.
That's true. I don't get
Anybody
it.
that's different, we're afraid of them and we don't like them.
Yeah. That's been very obvious throughout our history.
But since we have like a couple minutes,
Mm-hmm.
I just remembered something because CTE went away for a second.
Whoa!
The Redskins are officially changing their name.
I saw
see that?
that.
Yeah.
I thought that all of that was going to come much earlier.
Well, they've been
Much
trying to
earlier.
do it for like 6 years now.
Ever since like the South Park thing, right?
I don't remember. Maybe.
There's somewhat of a correlation there, but yeah.
Yeah, maybe. I don't
Yeah.
know. Yeah, they finally are going to change it. They're supposed to
The
announce it.
Washington Redskins.
They might have announced it by now.
The name?
Yeah.
Oh, they said that they had some stuff that yesterday I saw this on the news.
Yeah,
They're like,
the
we have something-
Navajo Nation's president suggested a name, but I don't know if they're going to use that.
Well, I think they said they're not going to do...
Are they not doing Native American stuff
I don't
at all?
think so. I don't think they're going to do a Native American thing because they're changing their logo. They're changing the name.
Yeah, they
I
said
think they're going to distance from that.
the
Which they should.
the Washington or the Navajo Nation guy said that they should change their name to the Code Talkers. That was
a cool name.
That
The
was
what?
the Code Talkers for the.
I don't know if
Code Talkers.
So in World War,
that's a cool name, but it doesn't feel very football-y.
No.
You know?
But in World War,
I know where it's coming from.
Well, Cody does he?
I know what the Code Talkers
Oh,
are.
no,
God damn.
damn.
I like how you just assume I'm stupid.
Well, you sounded really confused by it, and I was like, "Oh, here, let me help you, little boy."
No, because first I thought you said Code Cockers,
Code cock.
and I was very confused by that. I was
Why
like,
would they
wait,
be
why?
cocking their codes?
And then I was confused because why would a football team be called that?
The Cold Cockers.
There you go.
Yeah.
That's a better football name. But then I was confused because like Code Talkers, that's not a football team I want to root for.
It's a cool name,
Go
but
Code Talkers! That's dumb. That's stupid, and I hate it. It makes me mad.
we're gonna see.
You know, did you guys ever think that was a weird name though?
Code Talkers.
The Redskins?
I always thought it was.
No. I never even thought about it because I never made any association.
Because-
It was just a football team.
But the
all I thought
logo
about.
was a Native American guy with very dark skin.
Like
And I'm like, how could you just name a football team a color and skin? That's fucked up. Like, it's so weird.
I didn't think about it at all. Just like Green Bay Packers. What are they packing?
What are they packing?
I don't know. I don't know what they're packing, but that's not offensive at least.
It's not offensive, but like their names aren't supposed to make sense. I've decided
A
that.
lot of them do.
What are they rating?
The other team.
The pantry.
They're rating the other team's end zone.
Yeah, I honestly don't know either. I've never
Go Raiders.
made a much of a sense of the names.
I just thought it was
There's
weird.
no
that, like,
lions in Detroit.
well, if you, there probably is at the zoo. Yeah.
Oh.
See,
The
gotcha.
football team
Oh.
lives at the
But
zoo.
if you look at all the other teams, like you've
It
got
makes
the
complete sense
Buccaneers and the Lions and the Bears and the
oh my.
Cowboys and the fucking Eagles, and then you got the Redskins. Holy shit, that's a weird name.
Well, I mean, Cowboys and Indians, you know.
Yeah, but you have the Chiefs.
No, yeah.
That's acceptable.
Go Chiefs.
But like, that's just strange.
Eh.
It's very strange. I wonder what they're going to call themselves. Did they announce it yet? Are you checking?
No, they haven't announced it yet. Although the Navajo leaders did take back the idea of Code Talkers.
They took it back.
They took it back. No, we're taking it back.
They're like, we're starting.
Never mind. You can't use it anymore.
We're starting
Why
our
did
own
they take it
team.
back?
I don't know.
We're going to be the Code Talkers. That's too good of a name to waste on you.
They should use it in a different sport, though. It just feels like it doesn't fit football
It does
very
not
well.
fit. I don't think it fits a sport.
Maybe baseball.
It's boring. Yeah,
They could
that's
have. They could have like. They could have like an esports team and it might fit.
fine. Yeah.
But I don't know
Some
that the
people were
Navajo
suggesting,
Nation's
like-
really into that.
Some people suggested like the Warriors, but then I think they wanted to get away from that whole-
Warriors, come out
Come
to
out
play.
And there is a basketball team called the Warriors already.
Yeah, but it's basketball, so nobody cares.
Yeah, that's true.
A lot of people like basketball.
I don't.
No, they don't.
I
Not-
enjoy
not really.
basketball clips.
That doesn't count. It doesn't.
Can't watch a whole game because the game doesn't matter until there's 2 minutes left.
Right. It's the only part that's actually interesting.
Yeah, the part where they go bah, and then they throw the ball at the basket thing, and then they miss.
They throw the ball at the basket thing. Travis, the sports guy.
I know things.
All he knows is that he likes the Lions, and he doesn't even know why he likes the Lions.
Yeah, you're right.
So, is the next on the list then the Browns? Is the Browns going somewhere?
Well, that's not offensive.
How is it not? It's a color.
Aaron.
Well, because I believe it was named after the owner, whose last name was Brown.
Lame.
Because it's not the Brownskins. If it was the Brownskins, it's fucking offensive. Okay, that's awful. That's what's wrong with the Redskins.
The
Oh, okay.
brown skin.
Yeah.
But they're just the Browns. I don't... And their logo isn't a person?
No, but did you know they're
You know what I mean? So...
you know what's funny? I'm seeing all these.
It's...
that could go south in a hurry.
Yeah, it sure can.
Well, I'm
That's
seeing.
what I'm saying.
I'm seeing all the logos for all the football teams.
Raiders are the best.
And the Browns literally is just a helmet
Yes.
that's
With a B.
orange. Mm-hmm. That's not a logo.
No, I know. And their mascot's a dog.
It is?
None of this
I never
makes
knew
sense.
that.
Yeah. And their end zone's called the Dog Pound.
Okay.
I never knew.
Don't
any
they
of that.
think they should probably make something more defined?
They should probably come up with some ideas, yeah.
I guess maybe they're just a terrible team, so then they're just like
Nobody
fuck it,
cares.
you know?
Yeah, I mean, you should try to be a little more exciting, I guess.
I
The
mean-
Browns are a boring ass team to look at.
Yeah.
Like their uniforms and everything, they look boring.
Yeah. Yeah.
And the name's boring. The logo is just a helmet.
Yeah.
Which is weird.
That's really weird.
Because like most of the teams have their logo on their helmet,
Yep.
but you're not going to put a helmet on a helmet.
It's like a hat on a hat, but it's a helmet
I thought
on
they
a
had
helmet.
like a
So
bee
stupid.
or something, didn't they?
No,
Nope.
no, it's just a helmet.
Yeah.
Oh.
Legit.
They don't really have a logo.
That makes no sense.
Somebody
They're-
got so
they're
lazy at the
dumb.
design part, but they're like, what's the logo? Orange.
Orange. But aren't we the Browns? Who cares?
Who cares? I go. Give me money
Nobody
now.
cares.
I designed it. Look.
Anybody give shit about the Browns? No, nobody cares. Oh,
Anybody
God.
care what the logo looks like?
they-
No? Okay.
Speaking of the Browns and MMA, actually, at the pay-per-view, they were like, you know how they always call out the stars that are there?
Uh-huh.
And they're like, fucking Tom Brady's here.
Oh,
and
yeah,
blah, blah,
yeah,
blah.
yeah.
So
Jimmy
Myles
Buffett.
Garrett was there from the Browns.
That'd be very difficult.
And they showed him, and they're like, Myles Garrett from the Browns, blah, blah, blah.
Mm-hmm.
Sitting right next to him was the quarterback for the Browns, Baker Mayfield. Didn't announce him. Didn't put a nameplate up, nothing. He's just sitting there.
Who's that guy?
They're like, wow.
Unimportant. Moving on.
Yeah, he's garbage. So it was just really funny. Everybody was like, wow, they disrespected Baker Mayfield. Like, well, nobody gives a fuck about him.
Baker Mayfield's like, thanks
What?
for noticing.
Shit.
What? He had kind of a look on his face like that he was coming up next, you know? So he kind of like looked at the camera and smiled, and then they just cut away.
Oh.
So it was even more like embarrassing. I hate that guy.
That's still kind of fucked up though. That'd be like from arresting normality, here's Cody. Aaron's waving in the background.
They just pan away.
Moving on.
That'd be great.
Moving on.
Nothing
Nobody cares
else
about that
important
guy.
happened today, by
Did
the
you?
way.
You found something that excited you?
Yeah, but nobody cares, so it's cool.
I care.
I care.
No.
I care.
It's
Aaron,
an
we
amp.
still have 10 minutes,
Yes,
so
yes,
we have
we-
to care.
We don't care.
Oh, wait.
You don't care.
Oh, okay.
We don't care. It's an amp.
Yeah, you're right. Actually, we can end early.
The guys at the guys at Fortin Amplification just made me a top fan, so that's kind of cool.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. They have a little lunchbox sized amp that just came out, and they just did the restock
And
on
you're
it.
gonna get it.
No, I'm not. I'm waiting for their evil pumpkin. Yes, there is an amplifier that is coming out.
We've come full circle. That's the evil pumpkin.
Is that the evil pumpkin?
Yes, they have an amplifier that's coming out. It's called the Evil Pumpkin.
Does it look like a pumpkin?
It's very orange. It's not like it doesn't look like a
Well, then
pumpkin
why call it a pumpkin?
because it's orange.
Then call it the evil orange.
That's dumb.
No, you don't call it the
either
evil
way, it'd be
orange. You
round.
call it the evil browns.
The evil Browns.
I mean, it
Why?
would
Is
make
that
sense.
like the Browns, but with a mustache?
A curly mustache.
Like, yeah.
Or like a goatee or something?
I would enjoy that too much.
But
We should petition them to get a logo.
the Browns,
Yeah.
to actually get a logo.
Yeah.
Hey guys, do your job.
Travis, design the logo for the Browns.
Orange.
What if we actually went on Fiverr and commissioned a dude to actually make a logo for the Browns?
And try to get them to accept it.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's what you do, right? Once you get a certain amount of power, like you have 3 fans, and you're like, okay, all right,
And you commission
here we
somebody
go.
on Fiverr and get in trouble.
Let's do this.
Then we
Yeah.
could, get in trouble.
No,
that is the next step, isn't it?
It's gonna be a dog anyway, so like it's gonna be like, oh, I'm gonna go on the dog pound.
What is that accent?
It's not an accent at all.
Is that
It's
Cleveland? Is that what people
No.
in Cleveland sound like? Got to go to the dead, baby. Get to beer.
Wait, is that where the Browns are from?
Yeah.
Cleveland Browns, you know.
Yeah, Cleveland.
Go to Ohio. The only he's all about it.
I enjoy that.
Me too. I hope people in Cleveland talk like that.
I don't even know. I have no idea what that accent is.
I don't know.
No, doesn't matter really. It really doesn't. But yeah, we need to. Maybe we'll get a thing going.
Their logo should be Drew Carey.
Why?
He's from Cleveland.
I know, but
He's like the biggest star from Cleveland.
that's
He is.
maybe.
He's like the only star from Cleveland.
The Browns
just
don't even count as
there's-
stars from
I think
Cleveland.
there's other
No,
people.
the Browns don't.
I think there are other people from Cleveland. They just don't want to say it. You know?
They're like, where are you from?
Well,
Where was
I
that?
live in California.
Wait, I'm sorry, I can't understand you. I'm from. Oh, okay. Yeah, Anaheim. Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's where I'm from.
California. California.
I
It's always
enjoyed that
California.
very much.
But we'll get a big angry buff dog and be like, brah, I'm your brown dog. You can call me brown, brah.
Brown,
Brown, brah. It's a dog name, sure. You can name a dog whatever the fuck you,
You can
want.
name it anything.
Can he be an orange
You
dog,
can-
though?
Yeah, he has to be orange.
It does. It's true. Yeah, it's fine. It just
Oh,
you can't
God.
have an orange dog and an orange hat. So or helmet. What if
Did
it's
you say that?
yeah? It goes on your head. Okay.
Protective hat? The protective hat that you wear?
That protection hat
Oh, no.
with the grill of
Oh,
grill
falling apart.
happiness.
The protection hat.
What are those hats they wear?
It's like a protection hat.
Have
know?
you yet applied your protection hat? After application of the protection hat, proceed
Okay,
to
I'm
play
gonna
the
have a heart
bull.
attack. Oh, no. I'm hot. I'm sweaty. Everything's leaking. It's not good.
It's good.
Oh, fuck. Woo.
So, Brownie? Is Brownie better
I like brown bra.
as a dog name?
I like brown bra.
Brown bra. No one's gonna say. It'd be speaking quickly in conversation. You'd be talking about it. Brown bra. Brown. You guys see another brown bra?
Yeah, I like that better. They do call them the brownies.
Say what better do the brown bra?
They do call them the brownies.
The brownies.
Brown bra.
Oh, okay.
Oh, fuck.
You gotta put some money on the brownies.
Oh, I'm done. That killed me.
I wonder
Okay,
if
I laughed too hard.
I wonder if Bernie would wear a protection hat.
My nose started running. My eyes are watering.
So now we have a football
Having a heart
themed
attack.
shirt that just says it has a helmet and then it says it says protective hat.
Okay, that's my shirt. That's the one I want.
That is a good shirt.
We have so many shirts. We should just be shirt designers. Why do we work anymore?
Oh, fuck.
What we have to
That's the
do
name of
is
the
we have to do like
podcast,
these.
is protective hats.
We have to do like really limited run shirt lines, like 50 or something like that, and then just put them out every single time the joke comes out. We need to make them as quickly as possible, put them out there, and let people buy them.
Yeah, dude. More people need to like this because they would love these shirts.
These shirts are great.
Fuck.
Well, like,
Protective hats.
Fuck the podcast. Just buy our shirts. You know.
I don't remember what the other name was going to be, but that's the name of this podcast. It's Protective hat.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
All right. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you did like this video, subscribe and so forth and so on.
Subscribe.
Rate us 5 stars, but you can't, so don't worry about it.
Maybe if we
I'm
could
going to say it
put a
every time
protective hat
regardless.
on.
Thanks, I appreciate it.
Bernie,
I appreciate it.
Bernie could rate 5 stars. He knows how.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
he does
Yeah.
transcend time and space.
Well, Bernie invented the internet.
Could you imagine
That's
if
true.
you put a
Yeah.
protective hat on Bernie? He'd be invincible.
Oh, shit.
I
One
thought-
man shouldn't have that much power.
That's too much.
That's just too
Definitely too much. But we'll see you in the next one. Bye.